dogs. I now know just what's going on here, and I sure hope you're ready. The truth is that you stole the true blue. And so, there.
The pony should present evidence.
Huh?
The pony does not even know how to present evidence. Perhaps the pony is getting ahead of herself.
These dogs and their legal wit, where does it come from? Have they been stealing books from my library too? Ahem! I am an investigator, and you will talk about last night. Please?
No.
Why?
The pony is here to find a cat, not to talk about gems.
He's right. Right. But, surely you'd still like to, establish your innocence, right?
Fine. We do not even know what the pony wants us to say.
Just a minute. I already told you what I want you to say. I want you to prove you didn't do it.
Is this pony done?
Yes. Proceed.
The pony has produced no evidence that would place us at the crime scene. Thousands of ponies are in your little Ponyville. Why not them?
Just a minute. Stealing gems is your thing, isn't it? Confess!
The pony has some evidence.
Well, I'll get back to you on that. Is there really no evidence that says that it was them instead of a pony? I'd better take another look.
Nor have you given us any idea why we would steal your little gem in the first place. We have many gems here.
Just a minute. It wasn't a little gem. It was a big gem.
Is the pony done talking without evidence?
They have to have had a motive to steal it, but can I prove it yet?
If the pony is done, please leave us be and go away.
Just a minute. No, I won't go away. Not until you've confessed.
The pony will be here for a while.
This dog is unbearable. No motive, no evidence. I know that none of that is true, but what do I start with here?
We do not even know what the pony wants us to say.
Wait a second. All right, you want evidence? I've got some evidence.
The pony is becoming boring.
Just ignore them, Twilight. Just ignore them. If you're done ignoring me, I've just one important question. Do ponies have claws anywhere?
No.
Then perhaps you might want to explain how this stool in Rarity's boutique became ripped last night after the thief tripped over it. A creature that has claws and would want a huge sparkling gem? That seems to narrow it down a bit, don't you think? Did I get them?
For goodness sake! The pony is covering for a rather obvious other suspect!
Of course. It's never that easy.
You mangy mongrels! Are you telling me that you're about to accuse some wholly innocent pony?
Accuse pony? Yes. Accuse innocent pony? No.
But the pony will please refrain from whining all the same.
Calm down, Rarity. Let's hear it, dogs. I can't say I like where this is going. If If they've got another suspect in mind, then I'd better do whatever I can to prove that it couldn't be whomever they've got in mind. Now's no time to lose your head, though, Twilight. Let's hear what they've got to say.
Please, the pony is obviously covering for someone who she doesn't want anyone to suspect here. We refer, of course, to your little dragon friend.
Just a minute. You mean Spike? How in the world do you conclude he did it?
I'm getting to that. The pony will be silent and let me finish. He has claws and a healthy appetite for gems. Gems just like the one pilfered from your prissy pony.
Just a minute. That doesn't mean anything. What evidence do you have that he did it?
About as much as you have that we did it, pony. It's quite simple. What happened? Here's what happened. Your little dragon friend broke the window to your pony's house, then jumped in. He's not the brightest, so of course he wouldn't have cared about the noise.
Just a minute. Broke it with what?
Who cares? His fists? His head? It is rock hard after all. It doesn't need to house a brain.
I don't know if there's anything here. Can I prove that Spike couldn't have broken the window?
What's inside? He found the gem and made off with it like the dirty little thief he is.
Just a minute. What? How dare you? Spike isn't a thief.
Oh no? He sure smells like a thief.
Well, he does often need a bath, but... keep it together, Twilight. Focus.
We already know he has rampaging greedy little episodes. Gems stolen, houses destroyed. This is no different from that.
Just a minute. Wait, how in Equestria do you even know about that?
A gigantic dragon demolishing an entire town that we live next to. How does the pony think we not know about it?
Well, then, how can you say this is no different if you know so much about that, then? I don't think the town got destroyed this time.
Has your little dragon friend experienced any sudden growth spurts lately?
No, but...
Then he did what he could with his tiny little dragon body. That's the story!
By Celestia's name, this dog is annoying. This can't be right. Besides scale, was there really nothing else different? Gems stolen, houses destroyed. Wait, gems? As in every gem?
I believe the pony is now aware of just how off base she really is. Now go away!
Just a minute. No, I don't realize.
How dare you! Insulting my dear Twilight and my precious little Spiky Wikey in one breath! You dogs truly do not understand how to treat a lady!
Yeah, I didn't!
And that's another thing! You still have yet to take regular baths, as far as my nose can tell. And my goodness, you'd think that you could invent proper ventilation, or have it be something approaching modern civilization!
Stop whining!
Must we retread this old ground? I am not!
Shut up!
Rarity? I don't think this is getting us anywhere.
Perhaps, my dear, but it was oh so worth it.
Dragon friend? I can't believe they'd bring up Spike. Ugh, this is absurd. But he does have claws. And he did have that massive surge of greed. No, Twilight. Of course he didn't do it. But how do I prove that? What shows he couldn't be the culprit? Think, Twilight, think. Spike's depending on you.
Please, the pony is obviously covering for someone who she doesn't want anyone to suspect here. We refer, of course, to your little dragon friend.
Wait a second. This is no different from Spike's rampage, huh?
Ah, what? No! No! It was no different than that stupid little dragon's stupid little outburst!
No different at all?
No! Not one bit!
Really? Then would you care to explain one little thing?
What?
Why was the True Blue the only thing that was stolen?
What's the pony on about now?
When Spike was all Spike want, he stole everything in sight. It didn't matter what it was, he wanted it. But in this case, nothing was stolen but the True Blue. Not even these gems that had been on the ripped stool and which would have been in plain sight. If Spike was our thief here, explain that. Why don't you?
What? I don't know!
Ha! Score 1 for Twilight. So, dogs, if it couldn't have been Spike who was responsible for the crime, that doesn't leave too many options, does it?
The pony is forgetting.
Forgetting what?
The broken window.
Come again? I don't like where this is going.
The only evidence the pony has that there even was a break-in is the broken window. Your precious little suspect is the one who broke that window, of course.
Just a minute. Broke the window. How do you know a window was broken?
We have our sources. Sources you don't need to care about. The window was broken. Your orange scooter pony broke it. That is what is important.
Orange scooter pony? How do they know all this?
The pony is getting desperate, isn't she? The pony accuses us of breaking in, but ignores the guilt of the only pony who could have been her culprit.
Just a minute. How do you know it was... Wait, how do you even know who broke the window in the first place?
You! It could have only been that pony, of course.
Huh? How?
How is not important, little pony. Besides, if we stole from your precious prissy pony, then we would have needed to enter her house. But we did not.
Just a minute. Can you prove you didn't?
Perhaps the little investigation pony needs to brush up on her pony law. Innocent until proven guilty. Perhaps you haven't gotten to that chapter yet.
Gah! Just when did these dogs become so legally inclined? This is ridiculous!
Besides, the answer to the pony's question is simple. The pony has nothing to even show how he could enter, let alone how he did. Your prissy pony keeps her door locked.
Just a minute. You dogs dig tunnels everywhere. How do we know you didn't just dig your way into the boutique?
Did the pony find any holes in your prissy pony's house?
Well, no, but...
Then the story is over. Back to reality.
Ugh, I can't find any cracks in their defenses yet. How do they know so much? Do I really have nothing that would suggest how they got into the boutique? Wait. She keeps her door locked? How would he know that? Have I found anything they could have used to open a lock? I'd better have another look through the evidence.
What happened is simple. Your scooter pony crashed through the window and stole your stupid gem.
Just a minute. You can't prove she stole anything!
That pony broke the window and then darted away like a coward when your prissy pony found her. What else was she doing? Practicing tricks on a little scooter? Huh?
Yes, but I don't think it would do any good to say so.
We have our culprit. The pony just does not want to admit it. And now, the pony is accusing us to cover for her. She will go away before we get angry.
Just a minute. Hey! You can't intimidate me! I still have my search warrant, you know.
Yes, to find your cat, not to ask about gems.
Ah, yes. Well, I'm still not done yet. Ugh. Now they're accusing Scootaloo? They were there. I know they were there. I just have to prove it.
The only evidence the pony has that there even was a break-in is the broken window. Your precious little suspect is the one who broke that window, of course.
Wait a second. That's a very interesting thing to know, I have to say.
What?
That Rarity keeps her doors locked. The other information I can see being useful, but I can't see how that information would help anything. Not unless you intended to do something with it.
Stop beating around the bush, pony.
Rarity, this hooked gem fragment. You've never seen it before, right?
Why, no, darling. It's certainly not mine. I would never have a purpose for such an ill-shaped gemstone as that.
Which means this was left here by the culprit. Or should I say culprit? This carved piece of gemstone clearly only has one purpose. It picks locks. And where did it come from? Well, I've only seen one other example of carved gemstones like this. Namely, right here. You dogs carved that furniture and those keys, and you carved this lockpick too. Then in your haste to leave, you dropped it for us to find, which was your critical mistake. Tell me, dogs, if our perpetrator came in by breaking the window, what would this be for?
I mean, that is...
How did you know that Rarity kept her door locked? How did you know that Scootaloo had been there? The answer is simple. You were there. You stole the true blue.
Well,
I've got them this time.
Not so fast, pony.
Or not.
You've presented a nice story, pony. But nice stories do not implicate dogs. Maybe we did make a hooked gem fragment. Maybe it was stolen from us. Does the pony have evidence we use that for what she says?
No, I don't.
Besides, you, pony, have been ignoring a critical part of any case.
Here come our favorite legal eagles again. Or in this case, legal dogs.
It's simple. We have no motive.
What? You have no motive to steal a gigantic gem?
Let me explain for the slow ponies here. In case the pony hadn't noticed, we have gems coming out of our ears in these caves.
Just a minute. You expect me to believe that? You don't even have any gems in your ears at all.
Ponies do not understand figures of speech. We did not know they were that dense.
Never mind.
We've got so many gems that, as you so helpfully pointed out, we make our furniture from gems.
Just a minute. You expect me to believe that your greed can be satisfied?
The pony makes us repeat ourselves. We have furniture, carved, out of gems. The pony give us a little credit, for goodness sake. So what if your little gem is huge? We've got other huge gems lying around. You can have your stupid gem.
Just a minute. other huge gems, huh? Where are these huge gems?
Obviously, we don't have them lying around. Have a little sense, Powell. If we left our huge gems just sitting around in our caves, then a greedy little dog could... Never mind. That's not the important part.
Could what? It seemed like he was about to say something, but then he stopped. Curious.
The point, Powell, is this. There's no reason why we'd want it more than any other gem. We have no attachment to it. We've never even seen it before.
Just a minute. No attachment to it. Nothing at all? Not even to an enormous gem?
No! We will not make us repeat ourselves again!
Why does this bother me? And what was he about to say before he stopped himself? I can't help but feel like that's of vital importance. Maybe I should ask him again.
A gem that large couldn't even be carved properly anyway.
Just a minute. How do you know that? I bet that the brightest minds of Canterlot could easily invent a way to do so.
Are we coming here anytime soon?
No.
Then quit wasting my time!
Rude much? Although, come to think of it, wouldn't larger gems be easier to cut? More to work with?
The phone is testing my patience. Leave the gems to us, and whatever it is you do to you.
Oddly defensive there, Mr. Dog. This is it, Twilight. All you have to do is prove a motive, and you've got this in the bag. Can't let up now!
In case the pony hadn't noticed, we'll have gems coming out of our ears in these caves.
Mr. Dog, I'm not sure I buy the idea that you had no attachment to the true blue. You already alluded to the fact that big gems like this are kept out of sight, presumably in a safe, naturally. Yet, we saw clear as day that you have a safe that is as empty as can be, a safe that could instead be used to house a gem like that. There's only one possible reason for that.
And that would be?
I don't yet know how this ties into Rarity having the true blue yet, but the only explanation for why the safe is empty is you were stolen from, weren't you?
What? What gave you that idea, Pony? That's not why it's empty at all.
Now what? Alright, then why was it empty?
It's new, of course.
New?
Yes, brand new, never been used. We had a gem that we were going to put in it, but we haven't yet.
Is that actually plausible? Could it be brand new? I'm afraid that's not possible, dogs. That safe can't be new.
Ha! The pony is bluffing. Show some proof.
I I know I'm on the right track. There's a certain piece of evidence that shouldn't exist if the safe were truly brand new. All I need to do is present it. Fine, I will. The safe can't be new because of this. How's this?
Key? Perhaps the pony is unaware that safes with keyholes do tend to come with keys.
Oh, it's not the key that I'm interested in. It's where I found it. And perhaps even more importantly, the state I found it in. I know that this key wasn't found inside the caverns. I found this far outside the caverns near a bush, clearly discarded and lost. And I might add, right next to where Verity found the true blue. Also, this key is identical in every way to that red key you showed me that opened your empty safe, meaning that it would open that safe as well. And furthermore, this key shows signs both of having been abandoned and of typical wear and tear, making it rather unlikely that it's remotely new. Thus, this key we found must be the original key to the safe. Meanwhile, the red key you showed me earlier was just a spare you made after the original one was stolen by the thief. If the safe was truly brand new, there would be no need for a spare key. Even you dogs can't have lost something so important that quickly.
No! But the pony doesn't have any evidence of this story at all. What evidence does the pony have that this thief even exists?
How's this? This, naturally. Not just any room, an empty room. And might I add, the only empty room that I saw. Furthermore, evidence shows that a dog used to live there, and only quite recently ceased living there. Certainly the treatment one would give to a thief, right?
No!
I think I'm finally beginning to see what's happened here. First, the thief stole this blue key, opened up that safe, and took the true blue. You pursued and caught him, but were unable to recover the true blue because Rarity had already found its hiding place. When you learned that this was because Rarity had taken possession of it, you started planning how you would get it back. And that all came to a head last night when you staged your heist of that gem. However, your perfect plan had a wrench thrown into it when Scootaloo, unaware of what was happening inside the boutique, crashed through the window and made Rarity come downstairs to see what was the matter. You hastily fled, but tripped over the stool, dropping the lockpick you had used to gain entry. Am I getting warm, dogs?
That is... No, you're not.
Yes, I am! What now?
Maybe we did have a gem stolen from us. The pony has proven nothing.
Huh? Yes, I have! How haven't I?
It's simple, pony. The pony, for all her silly stories, has proven no link between the evidence and what she talks about.
Just a minute. What? You can't wave away everything I've said before this moment just like that.
I can, and I am, pony, because the fact remains that you have proven nothing. Your pretty pony had one gem, and a gem might have been stolen from us. So what?
Just a minute. So...
I protest, you mangy mutt! Are you really and truly saying that what I have told Twilight Sparkle in good faith was a lie?
Oh, no, Miss Rarity. Only that what your friend here has said does not hold water, or so to speak. Besides, we got the stolen gem back. We just haven't put it back in the safe yet.
Just a minute. You can't.
You got it back, all right? From my house!
Please stop yelling, Miss Rarity.
I will not! The way in which you've been treating Twilight, it's simply shameful! I can't stand for it!
Rarity? I feel...
Frankly, I don't know who taught you dogs manners, but as a whole, you are all disgraceful! I am half a mind to haul you down to an etiquette class by your ears!
Rarity.
But I suppose I shan't be able to expect any more from mongrels who live in caves!
Rarity!
Oh, yes, Twilight?
I, don't think this is being entirely productive. And you, dog, you haven't proven that you got your gem back.
We do not have to prove anything to you, pony. So what if your little pony found a stupid gem near where our key was found? That proves nothing!
Just a minute. But it...
I am not your little pony! I am a neighbor! I would appreciate it if you dogs had the common courtesy to address me accordingly!
My apologies, Miss Rarity.
That's at least somewhat better. But, oh, these kids are still so dank and dreary. I wish I could come in here sometime and, you know, spruce things up a bit. Make it livable. I'm sure you could do so much with, certain things.
Rarity, I don't think you're helping.
Really, Twilight, you ought to let a girl have a space when she's like that. It's not nice to get between a lady and her complaints.
Anyways, dog, you can't seriously be saying that the key placement was just a coincidence.
Ha! I can, and I am, pony.
I can't get anywhere without evidence. I don't think... I know it wasn't a coincidence. I just have to prove it.
Perhaps the pony should become a storyteller instead of an investigator.
Just a minute. Well, I suppose I do certainly like stories. And I do live in a library after all. And it could be kind of fun narrating my favorite books to young fillies and colts. Oh, but that'd need to be after this, though. I'm in the middle of something here.
I was being sarcastic!
Oh, right.
The pony is rather absent-minded.
I'm so close. Keep laughing, dog. You know what they say about she who laughs last.
The pony, for all her silly stories, has proven no link between the evidence and what she talks about.
This proves a definitive link between your stolen gem and the true blue.
Go home, pony.
Not even a side remark about how bad I am? That's cold. I'm getting so close. I can't let up now. Think, Twilight, think. Did they really get their gem back? Can I prove they didn't?
So what if your little pony found a stupid gem near where our key was found? That proves nothing!
the definitive link between your stolen gem and the true blue.
Go home, Pony.
Not even a side remark about how bad I am? That's cold. I'm getting so close. I can't let up now. Think, Twilight, think! Did they really get their gem back? Can I prove they didn't?
So what if your little pony found her stupid gem near where our key was found? That proves nothing! Go.
I'm getting...
So what?
I'm getting...
So
Wait a second. Mr. Dog, didn't your mother tell you that honesty is the best policy?
what is the pony on about now?
I'm saying that you, Mr. Dog, are lying. You didn't get your gem back, and the location of the key wasn't a coincidence. When we got to the site at which Verity found the true blue, there were two key things that we noticed, besides the enormous hole that was there.
I told you to fill that back in!
Oops.
Here's what I think really happened, dogs. As I said before, you used to be in possession of the true blue, but it was stolen from you. The thief buried the gem as he was running away and then etched an X into a nearby rock to remind himself where it was. You caught up with him and forced him to show you where he buried it, but by that time, Rarity had already found it and walked away with it. You frantically dug anyways in the hopes that it was still there, as evidenced in the rather visible claw marks in the dirt, but to no avail. You went after it, found that Rarity was the one who had taken it, and then began to plot how to get it back, didn't you?
This is preposterous!
I don't see what's so preposterous about it.
We are dogs, not mice! Dogs! If we wanted our gem back, we would have just taken it back by force! Why would we stage a secret heist like the one you're accusing us of?
Oh, I think there's a pretty good reason for that, actually.
No, there isn't. No reason at all.
One particular thing made it so you were never going to try to take it back by force. How fit! I've seen how you act around Verity. Even now, she still has you petrified, terrified, mortified. There is no way you were going to just take the gem back, because that meant you would have had to face her.
That's stupid.
Are you calling me stupid, you magic car?
No, Miss Rarity, please have mercy. Oops.
Seems like my theory is pretty darn plausible, don't you think?
Well...
That is,
Admit it, dogs! You stole the true blue!
We...
Well...
Alright, we surrender! Yes, we stole your stupid gem! Yes, it was stolen from us! Yes, we were too scared to just take it back from the white pony!
Why didn't you just talk to Rarity about it?
Talk to her? We are those dogs that steal gems! Got chance convincing some pony that we were stolen from? What else were we supposed to do?
So, where is the true blue?
Follow me, I'll take you to it.